Today we're going to take rust off of an old Baby Moon hubcap, and we're going to use vinegar and water and this steel wool. We'll see how it works. Okay, she's been in the water for about an hour, and we'll see. Just using my finger, we'll see how we're doing. Yeah, she's starting to loosen up a little bit, so we'll go ahead and we'll try the steel wool first. See what that does. And this is just regular. This is just regular aught steel wool. Ooh, looky there. Look at that. That's... I'll go ahead and it's just coming right off. Look at how pretty that is. Look there. Look. Okay, so all this has been doing, this has just been sitting in the water for an hour. This is a 4-to-1 ratio. That's all it is, just a 4-to-1 ratio. And it's just really just removing the surface stuff right off of it. It's working beautiful. Look here. Look here. Look. Look. This is just as simple as it comes off. All right. Look. Look at the difference. That's been sitting out in the weather for probably decades, okay? So, and we're gonna, you can't forget, we're gonna do the edges. The steel wool, it conforms to every edge you got. All right, so there's the first. Okay, so oh yeah, look at that beautifulness. Okay, so huge difference already. Now it's still got some pitting on this stuff, some really rough stuff. Well, I'm hoping that's not bubbled through, but we're gonna let it soak for another hour. We'll do a little bit on the inside here. Yeah, look, watch. Watch. It's just surface goo. Look at that. Look at that. See? Huge difference. Working like a charm. Okay, we're gonna put this back in the water again, and we're gonna go ahead and leave the steel wool in it, and we're gonna let it go for another hour. Now I don't know if you can see, but it's sitting there bubbling. There's little bubbles. See? There's little bubbles come up. There is an actual chemical reaction happening with this water and this vinegar. So with the really rusted bad, this was the worst one I got on the truck. I'm working on the second hour, but this will eventually take this off. And like I said, this is just a 4-to-1 ratio. So I'll give you a hit once I do this, and I'll tell you how many times I had to let it soak. But it's coming off, and you can tell it's bubbling. There is a chemical reaction happening, so we'll see how it ends up. Since you're here and you're watching, give me one of those. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you get notified when new ones get uploaded, because I'm going to do a lot more of stuff like this. So give me one of those. Well, we're back for day 2, and yes, I've gloved up a little bit, because yesterday, after dealing with this thing all the time, I washed my hands about 6 times, and I just still funked of vinegar. So we left this overnight in this 4-to-1 ratio. So let's take a look. Ew, that turned out a little gross. Okay, and she's set. Well, it took the majority of it off. Now that's there's still a little bit more to it. You know, of course, my steel wool overnight it rusted up, but really, all in all, for being as bad as it was, it's really not too bad now. This will eventually clear up and clean up, and I will get this polished up. And that was 2 days in the 4-to-1 ratio. Now I got another real bad one over here. I'm gonna pop it off. I'm gonna dump this, and I'm gonna try. I have a full jug. I'm gonna try to immerse that in 100% vinegar for 24 hours and see what it does. So we're just experimenting here. I've never really tried to clean chrome. I've done a lot of rust in my day on body panels on steel, but on chrome, I've never really tried to rehab chrome using vinegar and steel wool. And I always kind of scoffed at it. I really didn't think it would work. But this is actually cleaning up quite nicely, but it's taking time. It's like this stuff always takes time. And so we'll dump this out on the driveway and kill some weeds, because vinegar on grass and clover and stuff, it'll kill it. So if you got, like I do, spring grass in the driveway, in the gravel driveway, we're going to pour this on it and kill some grass. And because it's, you know, it's not caustic, it's water and vinegar, so it doesn't hurt the environment. Okay, I went and popped the other 3 off, and I don't know which you think is worse. I got one that's got a little dent in it. I'm gonna have to pump out sooner or later, but I don't know. I'm gonna say it's this one, the one with the dent. Okay, so this one, it was actually in better shape than this one. Okay, and you can see where it's drying and it needs a polish, which needs some, you know, polish on it. But this one started out worse than this one. So now we're gonna try. What we're gonna try is we're gonna put this. I dumped the stuff out of the bucket, and I'm gonna put the fresh one in there, and we're gonna pop this vinegar. It's childproof, and I'm just a big kid. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna quit playing around. I'm just gonna go 100%. Okay, so that new one, that really bad one, is completely submerged. Brand new, 100% vinegar. Hey, if you're still here and you're watching this, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that button. Oh, I still got my rubber on. Anyways, paging Dr. Slater. Anyways, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell. I'm rust busting, and I'm gonna go through and see what works and what doesn't work. So this is my first foray on chrome, but I also have 4 rims that go with these baby moons that need attention. And I don't know if it's rusted all the way through the chrome or not, but we're going to play around with those too. So stick around for that one for the next time. Okay, we're on day 2. Day 2. Okay, so basically this is a 100% vinegar mix. I'll just recap. 100% vinegar mix. And I've got the second one in there. It's been in there for 2 days. I haven't done anything to it. And the other one is the first one that was the 4-to-1 mix that was in there for a day. That got pretty much all of it off except for some small spots. So I've had that one sitting on top of the other one, just sitting in the water where the rough spots are, the ones that still need to be worked. And let's see how they turned out. Okay, so this is going to be the one. This is going to be the one that I've already worked on, and it's been sitting in the 100% solution for 2 days, and it's got a couple of little black spots left on it. that just came off. Okay. So the rust spots that the hard spots that the 4-to-1 wouldn't take off, the 100% solution took them off in 2 days. They just came right off. Okay. So here we go. This is the one with the dent in it. You can see the dent? Okay. This has been sitting in the solution undisturbed for 2 days. Wow. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. See it? See the brown? Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. I'll do it on this side so you can see. It's got a little bit of residue on there that I'm going to buff out with this quadruple aught, but I believe it works, ladies and gentlemen. That's just sitting. That's no, I didn't do any scrubbing. I didn't do any scraping. All I did was just let it sit in vinegar for 2 days. And it just basically fell off. It fell off. Wow. I mean, just, you can see that little bit there. But that's just surface. But that was covered in rust. Twice as bad as that. Twice as bad as that. That was just covered in big, scaly, cakey rust. And it just sat in vinegar for 2 days. Amazing. That's just amazing. We're going to do some polish on this. Buff that out. But, okay. Number 3 is going in. I'm going to use this up. And the thing is, the vinegar is barely discolored at all. So, we're going to put 3 and 4 in the vinegar and let them soak for a day or two. That's, guys, I'm gonna just here tell you, that's amazing. That's amazing to me. Just a little chemistry, just sitting in vinegar, 100% vinegar in a bucket over 2 days, killed all that rust. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's so cool. That is just so cool. With the chemistry test, I just proved just plain vinegar will eat rust and neutralize rust off of chrome, especially off of chrome. Now, I got a bucket full of stuff, and I've got lots of rusted parts on this truck. Over time, yeah, we're going to put this theory to work. So, to be continued. But if you're still here, like, share, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Hit that bell to be told when new stuff shows up. Have a great day, because a great day today could be restored chrome tomorrow. Y'all be good.